What's up guys, Albano here. Today I'm going to be doing a top 19 quiz. A top 19 of my soundtrack collection ranked from bad to good or worst to best. From not really good to best. And the soundtracks that I'll be including is all the Harry Potters, Indiana Jones 2, 3, and 4, Maze Runner the Scorched Trials, Star Wars Episode 1 and 3, all 3 of the Hobbits, and finally the Lord of the Rings 1 and 3. Let's get started. So coming in, and I'll only be doing them as groups of movies. So I'll do the Harry Potters first. Coming in at number, and they'll be separate each one, but adding up to 19. So this is 1 to 8 for Harry Potter. Coming in at number 1 being my best. Well, what I mean is the ranks will start from whichever I rank as number 1, and we'll just keep going through all of my soundtrack collection. And yeah, so let's get started with Harry Potter. Coming in at number 1, my favourite Harry Potter soundtrack would probably have to be Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. The reason that this is my favourite is that I think the names of the soundtrack are perfect. You can see that. So where pause the video when I'm showing the list of the soundtracks, and that way you'll be able to see. And the good thing is that also if I open up the front cover, be very careful with this. That's the disc. You see there's a nice design on it. It's by Alexander Desplat. He did the soundtrack for Deathly Hallows Part 1 as well. He only did the ones for Part 1 and 2. And you can see there, it's an enhanced CD. Now inside the front cover, in the little booklet, you've got this at the back. And this is the front cover, I already showed you that. And it also includes shots from the movie, so this is when they're on the beach. You're just near the beginning of the movie. This is when they're at Gringotts trying to get the Horcrux and Bellatrix's vault. And here are just some screenshots from the movie. I'm sure you know all those characters. And here's some more screenshots. And this is the information about the soundtrack. Now, this is not a giveaway, because I don't want to get rid of my soundtrack collection, but can link this in the description below. Probably, judging by the time, I'll only be able to get through the Harry Potters, so there's a change of plan. This is just a Harry Potter soundtrack review. Next episode I'll be doing probably Indiana Jones plus Scorched Trials. Yeah, so Deathly Hallows Part 1 is ranked at number 1. Yeah, I need to put them on. Deathly Hallows Part 1 is number 1. number 2, we have Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Now the strange thing is that I love the soundtrack, but I don't usually watch the movie that often because it's got kind of a goldish tinge in the background, if you know what I mean, if you've seen the movie. Here's the disc. It's not an enhanced CD. I was playing with my super. This is one of the insides. That's where the disc is. I think that's from the near the beginning of the movie where they make Slughorn. These are all the tracks. As you can probably see, I've got a couple of cracks on the covers of some of mine. So you can pause the video about now to look at the soundtrack names. Also the disc. Okay, I can finish this review. The little booklet. It's different from the Deathly Hallows that like folds out like that and then like that. It contains characters from the movie, so there's Ron and Ginny. And that's near the end of the movie. Astronomy Tower. Then we have Hermione and Slughorn. And then on the last little panel, we have Draco and Snape. This wasn't a favourite movie to me, but I just watched it recently, just because I felt like it. Yeah, so that's Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince coming in at number 2. Coming in at number 3, we have... And there's so many choices to choose from. These are all the different options that I have left. Pause the video about now just to see the names. Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Order of Phoenix, and Deathly Hallows Part 1. So, probably coming in at number 3, it's between 3 and 4, I'd have to say probably 4, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Now, this was it's been a while since this was the second soundtrack I got to add to my collection. First one was the Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. So you can see all the champions, but Ron and Hermione aren't the champions. You can see Crumb, Harry, Fleur, and Cedric. And in the back, you can see the location for the second task in the movie. Now this music is composed by Patrick Doyle. Here's the disc. It's hard to even see. On the back, I had to change the cover because I dropped my CD, but luckily the disc didn't crack. So it took me a while to get a new one. And if you probably notice in the background of this shot, just where my thumb point is, that's where my soundtrack is stored. Now, with the inside, because it's a grey inside, I don't think I'll have to take this out. It's basically the picture behind this is Harry from the first task jumping while there's fire. Now onto the little booklet. Here we have Harry, Cho, and Cedric. Also inside the booklet screenshots from the movie. If we open up more, there's more screenshots. The end of the movie. You can pause the video or just put it in slow motion just to see the screenshots from the movie. And we have and that's all the soundtracks. Here we have some more things from the movie. Characters: Malfoy, Ron, Hermione, the dragon, and an owl. Okay, so that's Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 4, we have Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Now, if you look carefully down here, you can see a whole bunch of Dementors. Now, this soundtrack was composed by John Williams, probably one of the most famous composers. I just got this recently from eBay. You can see that's in here. CD. John Williams. Oh, I forgot to put this back in for number 4. Excuse me. Yeah, so this will just be a Harry Potter soundtrack review. Or rank. Next, it will be the Indiana Jones, but that will probably be in another episode. Now, personally, I don't watch this movie a lot because the copy that we got is just on disc and it freezes quite a lot. It's hard to get the little booklet out. There we go. Here's the back or the inside of the booklet when you open up the cover. Inside cover. Again, screenshots from the movie with information on the side. Now, this actually folds out into a mini poster. Folds out into that. And what I could do is photocopy it and put it on my wall. But I just want my wall painted. All my walls painted, I think I said that in a previous video. So I just want to be careful. Yeah, so that is number 4. Coming in at number 5, we have Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Now, this is composed by Nicholas Ritchie, the same person who did the HalfBlood Prince. I think he's done a good job in composing the soundtrack. You can pause the video to see the tracks. That's the disc. The inside of the cover behind the disc is not really that interesting, but it's a good design. Minutes left. Hopefully I can get this done. Screenshots from the movie. More screenshots. More screenshots. Now in the movie, case you didn't know, Harry performing Patron's charm in the presence of the Muggle. Another screenshot. Probably know who that was. List of the soundtracks. Okay, I'm going to get through this quickly. Well, I'll probably just say them. At number 6, we have the Philosopher's Stone. Number 7, we have the Chamber of Secrets, and number 8 is the Deathly Hallows Part 1. I'll do a